It was in the darkest cave, at the edge of despair, that David lifted his trembling eyes toward the faces of 400 broken men. Men with empty pockets, empty hope, empty souls. Their eyes tired, their hearts wounded, their futures destroyed. Yet, in that cold, silent cave, something impossible was forming, something the world had never seen before. Men who had nothing were about to become warriors, kings' advisors, and lenders to nations. But it didn't start this way. Before the cave, David was a man running for his life, a hunted hero, rejected by the king he once served. Pain followed him, loneliness wrapped around him, fear walked with him. And the men coming to him, they weren't warriors. They were the rejected, the bankrupt, the bitter, the broken. Yet God was writing a story deeper than anyone could see. David entered the Cave of Adullam with a trembling heart. He expected silence, but instead footsteps, dozens, hundreds, echoing footsteps growing louder. Men came to him, men society had thrown away. Some cried quietly in the shadows. Some clenched their fists in anger. Some hid their faces in shame. One whispered, voice cracking, "I am in debt. I have nothing left." Another stepped forward, shoulders shaking. "My family is gone. My strength is gone too." Another collapsed to his knees. "I failed everyone who trusted me." And David, a deep emotional pause, felt their pain, all of it, because he was broken too. He knew betrayal's sting. He knew fear's weight. He knew what it meant to have nothing but God. Night after night, the cave echoed with despair. Men cried, men questioned, men doubted, and David, the anointed but not yet crowned king, stood among them. He wept with them. He prayed with them. He listened to their wounds. He judged no one. He mocked no one. He simply stood, a reminder that God still sees the forgotten. Slowly, softly, something shifted in the darkness. Hope. Not loud, not sudden, but a small spark in the hurt-filled silence. David spoke words no one had ever told these men. "You are not finished. God is not done. There is a warrior inside you. Let God shape you." Something ignited, and the cave began to transform. Music rises, tone inspiring and powerful. God didn't send an angel with a glowing sword. He didn't shake the earth. He didn't split the heavens. Instead, he worked inside the hearts of broken men. Strength returned to shaking hands. Hope replaced bitterness. Courage grew where shame once lived. One day, David stepped out of the cave, and the men followed him. Footsteps, confident now, not as victims, not as failures, not as the forgotten, but as warriors, mighty men, fearless men, men who would one day defeat giants, overthrow armies, defend a kingdom. The men the world once called useless, God now called mighty. Those who came bankrupt became lenders. Those who came wounded became healers. Those who came angry became loyal. Those who came afraid became fearless. The Cave of Adullam, once a place of sorrow, became a training ground for destiny. Not because the cave changed, but because God changed the men in it. Here's the lesson, simple, powerful, unforgettable. God does His greatest work in the darkest caves of your life. You may feel broken. You may feel rejected. You may feel like you have nothing left. But hear this: God specializes in rebuilding the shattered. He turns fear into courage, pain into purpose, failures into testimonies. The cave you're in now may be the place where God shapes you into who you were always meant to be. Like this video, share it with someone who needs hope, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell.